Your Honor, I was in the parking lot. Talked to a couple of friends. I was actually on the phone at the time he rolled in. I got off the phone. Like he said, he got into the car. He got out of the car. I called him, and we talked. And I asked him, I said, when do you think you'll be able to pay me? Like he said, I was trying to get my car fixed. He said, oh, I don't have the money right now. He started getting all loud, and he swung at me.
Show me how he swung at you.
He swung his arm at me, and I ducked, and I hit him 2 times in defense, right? He backs up. I hit him, right? And then he grabbed me. And then we started wrestling to the ground, and through some course of that, maybe his chain broke or whatever, I realized, you know what I'm saying, I didn't need to be there, so I got in my car.
What happened to the cross?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to his cross. I got in the car, I left, he was following me, right? And then I ended up going down by my daughter's mother's house. I parked the car there, walked around the corner. He's coming around the corner trying to, I don't know, do his police maneuvers around me. I stopped because the police pulled up. And when the police pulled up, they apprehended me, and then they put me in a car because he was cut under his eye or whatever. I never wear no rings. He talking about me wearing rings. I didn't wear no rings. And that was their version of the arrest.
Let's move on.
Okay.
You were arrested.
Mm-hmm.
You were assigned an attorney, or you retained an attorney?
No, I was assigned attorney, a public defender.
You
right?
You were assigned a public defender.
Yes.
And the case proceeded through the court system.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the case is no longer pending.
No.
The case was resolved.
Right.
I want you to tell me how the case was resolved.
Okay, for 2 years.
Don't give me a whole song and dance. Did you plead no contest or guilty to a lesser charge?
Yes.
Then your counterclaim is done. Because the burden of proof in a criminal case is proof by beyond a reasonable doubt. Burden of proof in a civil proceeding such as here is a much lower burden. When the judge took your plea, the judge asked you if you understood that you had the right to have a trial where the people would have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you committed the crime of, what did you plead guilty to?
Disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct. I'll take what the plaintiff has, please. And the disorderly conduct that you pled guilty to was relevant to this act of May 20th, 2014, not to another act, but to this act. Right. So your counterclaim is dismissed. And you received a mandatory surcharge of $95. Did you pay that?
Yes.
And a crime victim fee of $25. Did you pay that?
Yes.
And as a result of that, you were originally charged with assault with intent to cause physical injury, and it was reduced to creating a dangerous something and petty larceny. And I assume the petty larceny was the result of the chain. But the guilty plea was to 1 count of disorderly conduct and full satisfaction of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charges. Right. Okay.
Your Honor, if I may.
You can't anything you like, but this is what you pled guilty to. You pled guilty.
Yeah, but I was in the court system for 2 years,
Okay.
pleading my case, right? Going back and forth every month. I couldn't even take a job because jobs wanted to bond me. I couldn't even get bonded for jobs.
Shouldn't
right?
have bothered him in the parking lot.
You
shouldn't have bothered him in the parking lot.